Hello, my name is Tommy Spalding, and I just want to tell y'all about an encounter I had, or a vision I had, where I seen Jesus. Now, I gotta give you some history about myself, because I don't want nobody thinking I'm this church going, scripture quoting, suit and tie person. You know what I mean? Like I believe in Jesus Christ. I have a relationship, and I do go to church sometimes, but not every Sunday, y'all. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I just gotta keep it 100, sit real. They call me Tommy Really Spalding. But anyway, I'm gonna tell y'all one of my testimonies why I do believe that there's a Jesus, and why there is a God, why God is alive, and why heaven even is for real. Anyway, I'll give you some history. Back in the days, in St. Pete, Florida, I used to be a notorious gangster. You know, I used to do a lot of bad stuff, put it like that. And I remember this, my uncle, actually growing up, I had this one uncle that was like the only saved uncle in the family. And at all the kids, a lot of us, all the kids, he always come to me and be like, "You're a prophet. You're going to see angels. You're going to see demons. You're going to see the future. God is going to use you real big." And stuff like that. You know, I was real silly, so I always thought he was like crazy. So I had the whole family thinking that he was just real crazy. So I remember, like, as I got older, he moved away from the family. You know, him and my auntie got divorced and stuff like that, so he moved away from the family. So it started happening what he said about you're going to see the angels, you're going to see the demons, stuff like that. I remember me and my girlfriend was staying together at one time, and my sister called me at one time, and she told me that her boyfriend brother tried to fight her at a club, and he was a real big swole guy because he just got to prison for like attempted murder. So I remember in St. Pete, I was real crazy, thugged out, had my long dreads, gold teeth, guns, trigger happy. I told my sister, "Don't worry about it, he's dead, I'm gonna kill him." Now the part of Florida I'm from is real small, St. Pete, real small. So the word got around fast that I was gonna kill him. Then the word got around fast that he was gonna kill me. So, I didn't care. But one time my girlfriend, she started crying one night. I asked her, "What you crying for?" She was like, "Aren't you afraid that he might come and, kill us?" I remember I got mad. I told her, I'd kill his whole family if he come here, kill his mother. So, I got mad at her and told her to go move to her mother's house. So, then, she moved. So, it started happening. As I start going to sleep at night, I start hearing all these crazy voices that be like, "You're going to hell. We take you to hell." So, I wake up. I'm like, what's that? So it started happening every single night. I hear him again, "You're going to hell." And I wake up, what was that? Is the TV on? The television be on. So one day my cousin called me up. He's like, "Yo, man, that guy that you beefing with, he's here at my house with a whole bunch of guys, and they all got guns looking for you." So I remember I told my cousin, I said, "Well, tell him to stay right there. I'm about to come, and we could both die right now." That's what I told my cousin. So anyway, I get in my car, I drive over there real fast. I get there, he's gone. So I'm begging my cousin to call him up right now, man. Call him up. We could all die. This is my mindset back then. I was real on some cold gangster mess. So anyway, so he never showed up. So it was even kind of, I went to his mother's job. I went there. And, I'm looking for him, and I threatened her, and, I told her I was going to kill him and kill her and stuff like that, and he didn't show up. So then it started getting worse. When I started going back home and sleeping, I hear the same thing, "You going to hell," but this time I'm getting choked off, feel like somebody choking me. And now I'm hold down choking, and I see like these black shadows run all around. They screaming, "We take you to hell." So I remember I couldn't move, couldn't breathe, but in my head I would hear say Jesus. And time I say Jesus, immediately it stops. Everything done. When I wake up, I'm like, "Man, what's going on?" So it started happening every night. It get worse and worse. So one night, now I swear I seen like probably about 30 of them. 30 demons just running around my room, holding me down, screaming and taking me to hell. And couldn't breathe, and I would hear it again. Say Jesus. So this happened every night. So I was terrified now because I'm like, I don't know what this is. I'm just a dude from the hood, from the projects. I don't know what this is. So, but I know one thing, like when I hear this say Jesus in my head, it stops. So now this made me more crazy in the streets, because now I look at people that had beef with me, I look at them like, "You can bleed, so don't mess with me." But what I deal with at nighttime, don't bleed. So it really had me more aggressive in the streets now, because I was fearless when it came to humans, but I was like a little kid, terrified to go in his house. It was just crazy. I remember one time this teddy bear I bought my girl for Valentine's Day. One night I was trying to stay up because I didn't want to go to sleep. I was terrified. And the teddy bear started blinking, started waving like this. So it really spooked me. So then, of course, I go to sleep and I'm getting held down and choked up, and he say Jesus, and it stopped. It stopped immediately. So anyway, this one particular day, I'm sitting home, and something just came to my mind, like, but aren't you afraid that he might come and kill your family up? And I just stood up on the bed. I'm like, man, I'll kill everything he touch. I was just going crazy, spazzing out, going crazy. So that night, I fall asleep. Boom, I was terrified before I went to sleep again. But, I was eating. Y'all know black folks, we eat, we get sleepy. So, I started going to sleep. Boom. I hear this out loud. Fear no evil. So I hear it again. Fear not. So, I'm hear it again. Fear no evil. So when I'm laying on the bed, I didn't know nothing about God, but I just had this history of saying Jesus in my head when the demons came. So when I heard again, fear no evil, I said, Jesus? So when I opened my eyes up, I seen a big cloud, a big old cloud filling the room up. I seen this, not a flesh, but I seen like this man image with a white robe on that was like a pearl white robe on. And he came down, he was about this tall, and his hair was like brown. He had pretty big brown eyes. He was like a little light skinned, like a Jew. And then his hair was like kind of curly but kind of woolly looking. And he came beside my bed and he said, don't worry about the demons in this room no more. And then he said, and that guy, don't worry about the guy no more. And then he said, oh, then I forgot how to feel. He was looking around my room like with authority. Like I wish a demon would come in here right now. And he was just looking at me. I remember I was laying on the bed. I got so happy because I was terrified of the room. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But I got so happy on the way that he was looking at his room like I wish a demon would come in here right now. And I got so happy and it felt like somebody took the sun and stuck it in my chest, but no pain, just like the light. I felt this love that you can't explain. It's not love that you love your mama. It's not love that you love your family, your girlfriend, your wife. It's this love that was so thick that you could touch it, but you just felt love while he was in the room. The whole room lit up. He was glowing. And he told me, he said, don't worry about demons in the room no more. He said, don't worry about that guy no more. He said, and I'm going to save you. And when he said that part, I felt like somebody took a bucket of water and started throwing it like all inside of my body. I felt like a cleaning. A big bucket of water just cleaning me inside. So then he looked around the room again and he said, I'm going to save you. And then the clouds started coming. Then he started going to the top. And it was over. So, immediately I woke up and I'm going crazy. What is going on? I was blown away. I didn't know what was going on now. I was just totally confused. I thought God wasn't real because teachers always tell me that, we was made by science and monkeys and all this crazy mess like that. And so anyway, after what happened was, I was working in another city. I started working in another city from the me and the guy that supposed to kill each other. So one day I'm walking in a different city at my job, and this guy that me and him was looking to kill each other, he comes to my job. So he's a real big guy, big muscle bound. He's in prison for 10 years. So I'm thinking in my head, oh my God, I don't got my gun. But I said, you know what? I ain't no punk either. I said, well, look, we gonna just fight here right now. So I walk towards the guy. We get face to face. I'm doing this. I'm like, what's up? I'm going crazy. So he's like, man, he's doing the same thing. Then he said, wait. And I'm like, what? What's up, man? Let's get it. So he was like, man, wait. I just want to tell you, I apologize. And then he hugged me. And then the guy moved to Miami. And I never seen a demon in that room again. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is this. Whether you believe it or not, I know what happened. I have no reason to lie to you. You know what I mean? I have no reason. I'd just be wasting my time right now. Like I said, I ain't no guy in no suit. You know what I mean? I do music. I just did a song with Lil Flip. You know what I mean? So I'm not perfect by a long shot. But yes, I do believe in Jesus. I do believe in forgiveness. And so if you guys want to make sure that you're in the right track to go to heaven, or you want to have a relationship with Jesus, you need to say, dear God, please forgive me for all my sins. I know that your son, Jesus Christ, died for my sins. I know that you rose him from the dead. And ask Jesus to come in your heart and be your Lord and your Savior. And he'll do it. If he could forgive me or deal with me, and I was a mess. I was trigger happy. I was involved with the drug game. I was on some whole other mess. I wanted to be bigger than Tony Montana. So that just tell you a lot right there. Like I said, I'm far from perfect. But like I say, I want to drop this because I see now it's time. God also told me one time, because now I have a lot of encounters with God. One time he told me, be prepared because this is the times that he's coming back. And believe it or not, You see the signs. I done have plenty of encounters where angels tell me that be ready. They never told me what day, so I want y'all to be like, yeah, God, he lying. And he never told me what day, but he told me this is the times. The earth, a lot of earthquakes, the tsunamis, the flooding, he even said the world will be like God some more if I come back. Y'all know God some more was everybody turned to homosexuals. Now look what we have. So y'all don't be blind, don't be fooled. This Tommy Spalding, like I say, I do positive rap music now. You know what I mean? Y'all can check me out at TommyRealistSpalding.com. That's TommyRealistSpalding.com. Y'all could go and support me. Buy my song off of iTunes, Lil Flip, featuring Tommy Spalding. Go and get it. That's the name of the song. Go and get it. Like I say, check my website out. I'm not perfect, guys. So when y'all see Lil Flip or anybody else I've been do songs with, I don't want y'all to be like, oh God, how he's believing Jesus and he hang with sinners. If y'all notice who Jesus hung with when he was on earth, you would notice he hung with sinners. You'll notice it was the ones who thought it was so righteous, the one that crucified them. And his motto was he's going to hang around them and he was going to change them by his action and his ways. And he wasn't going to put a gun to their head and say, y'all change. He was going to let his ways talk for himself. And then you notice Jesus started hanging with the prostitutes and killers and all them, and they end up being his disciples, and then they end up changing and living for the gospel. And he never put a gun in nobody's head to say, y'all come and do it. He gave them a choice. Y'all could accept me and love me, and then I'll show y'all greater things and give y'all paradise. And they took that option. So Tommy plan is to be around the world, but don't let the world change me, but just slip my actions and maybe my good spirit show somebody that, dang, this dude is a little different. He always talk about his positive, his music and stuff like that. That's all I'm trying to do, guys. I'm not in it to judge nobody. I'm not in it to beat nobody down with the Bible. I'm in it to help, you know what I mean? And maybe all of us should have the same attitude and just help somebody else, no matter what it is. M West Media, y'all get out my boy. Y'all can see him on Facebook, Twitter, M West Media. Brent Salaska, check him out. You know, everybody, Club Television, you know what I mean? Support everybody. And y'all guys take care. Tommy Spalding, I'm out.